Yes, boss. 444, man. You see the topic and what it is we're talking about, right? People only do to you what you allow them to. So here's the deal, right? Sometimes we have people who will come around us, try to use us. I dropped previous videos like this, but it's just a little spin-off in a different way, you feel me? You have people who will try to study you to use you, but I'm going to tell you the truth, right? People only do to you what you allow them to. And when I mean that, if a person feels like they can use you, they're going to play that card, but nobody's ever going to come out directly and just do something. You get what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm going to start using you. They're going to try and play the field and see how much they can get from out of you, and then they're just going to elevate it. I'm going to start using you now. You have to understand that it's not like saying it's your fault. It's just saying like the heart that you have, whether you may be naive, you're a kind-hearted person, you have to understand that in the life that we live, the chances of somebody running into a genuine person is very slim, because genuine good-hearted people, all they do is just get used. You get what I'm saying? People look at that as like weakness when it's not. And people wonder, yo, why did I do that to that person? I should have never did it. They were actually looking to use somebody. You have to understand something, right? There's a lot of people who've either made mistakes with their life, never reached their full potential in life. It's like they never really tried, yo. You get what I'm saying? But they see one person who's trying hard to make certain things happen, and it's like, let me see how it is I could get around this person, or let me see if I can use this person. Nobody ever in the world tries to see, yo, how can I, not saying it doesn't happen, but not a lot of people really try their best to see, yo, how can I help myself? Chances are people are looking to see how they can come up off of somebody, or who can they use, or who can they play with. I'm gonna tell you this if you've never heard of it, dog. Never practice trying to use somebody or trying to find somebody to use. And I'm going to tell you why, right? Let's say you do find somebody that was a sucker for you, or they didn't know any better. They were naive. You start to build comfort to the point where you feel like this person is never going to leave. They're never going to go away. That's why when some people get comfortable with using somebody, they'll try to use different tactics to keep that person in check. Whether it's fear, intimidation, whatever the case may be. But you have to understand that having a good heart, it's a blessing, but it can also put you in some bad situations if you don't know how to use it, dog. If God gave you a heart that's good, you would help people, you'll do for people. You have to realize that, yes, as much as it may sound cliche, yes, there are going to be people out here who try to use you. But you have to realize those people are trying to use you because either they don't believe in themselves, they've never really tried that hard, or they're just accustomed to finding people that they can use, dog. And that's what makes the world so sick and sad, bro. That people hear these things of, oh, there's no decent people in the world, or there's barely genuine people. You want to know why? Because people try their hardest that when they find these people, they're going to use the hell out of them and then throw them away. Like, sometimes, I'm going to be honest with you, back into the whole stand of people only do to you what you allow them to, right? Some people get mad. I'm going to tell you something I never really told y'all on camera. When people get mad at you and it's like they're using you, but they're pissed off because it's not them, it's you. They're mad because deep down on the inside, they're jealous of you, dog. Not jealous in a sense of, oh, you know, this person got it, let me use the hell out of them and throw them away like they're nothing. Some people wish they had the ability to help or have the energy to want to help somebody, because they know when it comes to them trying to do that, which is help somebody, chances are they're going to try and use somebody or dangle something over somebody's head. When you, in reality, you're just doing this genuinely. You don't request or need anything back in return. You get what I'm saying? You have to understand that there's different personality traits of people in the world, and majority rule of the people in the world are users, dog. And you have to understand this. And this is literally for empaths, dog. If you don't understand, when people use you, they will try and find any way of a comfort to make you feel good so they can keep you around to keep using you, dog. You have to understand this. That's why I said in a previous video, there are people who will study you to use you. Study you meaning, look, if I can figure out what it is you like, what makes you go up, what makes you go down, I can manipulate you and toy with you how I want to, bro. These are things that I learned first-handedly from what my mother did to me, people who I thought were my friends did to me. But here's the thing, how you beat that, right? And this is a future topic, right? Never let the left hand know what the right hand is doing, bro. There are people who will feel like they have you figured out to try and use you. That's when you have to have your other draw fours in the other hand. Meaning that, yo, you don't need to be there. You don't have to be around people. And when I say that, meaning like, yo, there are people who will try to instill fear in you. You have to stand up against that, dog. I'm not backing down for that. That's one of the, I'm telling you this right now. I've seen the most lamest of stuff out of people, dog. When people are trying to use you and they see that you're breaking away from them, they will use damn near every and anything of a tool in the book to pull out the stops and put you right back in park. You have to realize when people do this stuff, they were just using you, and it sucks because it's like, here's the thing, as an empath, you try to find the good and look at the good in people all day long. I've done that. I've been doing that since I've been a kid. But I see how it backfires and it harms you. It's a blessing and a curse type of thing. You feel me? But never ever forget in life that people, once they figure out they have somebody that they can use, they're never going to let them go, bro. Example, I'm not, like I said, I don't like to call names, bro. There's a situation that I know of where there was a girl, right? Very naive, cool girl, sweet girl, right? Because people know she's looking for love, right? She needs somebody. You know what this dude did? This dude found out, okay, she looked like I could use her. She looked all lonely and standoffish. He used that girl to get papers. Married the girl, sold a dream to her. Oh, I love you, baby, this, that, and the third. He was just using that girl to get papers. Once he got his papers, that's when he felt like he could do whatever, cheat, just whatever. And this is another telltale sign. When people feel like they got you however it is that they want to, that's when they start to use the disrespect and let out the disrespect towards you. Because it's like, really and truly, they're not a fan of you. They're just a fan of what it is you have, or the fact that you can help. They don't really like you for you. These are things you need to understand, dog. These are things that can save people down the line in life. Because sometimes as an empath, you can be conflicted internally. And you can feel like maybe this person wouldn't do that. If you have to second guess yourself, chances are your first intuition was right, that they are using you, bro. You have to go with that, bro. You have to learn how to use your intuition and know when a person is using you, know when a person doesn't mean you well, know when it is that they have your best interests at heart. A person who has your best interests at heart is not going to use the hell out of you and disrespect you and treat you like you're nothing, or you're just to be at discretion, like you're something on a shelf. I could take you off the shelf, and when I'm done, I'll put you back on there. Stuff doesn't work that way, dog. Always remember that people will only do to you what you allow them to. So you just have to stop and catch yourself and realize what it is that you may be doing that's allowing somebody to feel like they have the enablement to use you. They're entitled to use you. Because once you set certain boundaries, or set solid boundaries, then people can't really cross that. That's another one. Stick another pin. I ain't going to drown it out. You have to set solid boundaries. Because when people feel like, oh, your boundaries ain't solid, I could push them over, they will do that. Some people, they don't understand and they don't learn. And that's why I said I try to flip it in a different way. If the average person is out here looking to use somebody, and you're the person who can be used, call it like you're a needle in a haystack. So people are going to put up all type of games, fronts of, no, I cannot back down. I cannot go against I cannot listen to what you're saying. Like example, oh, you need to stop. You need to relax. That's when people try to enforce what it is that they really mean. They trying to stand on that, like, I'm gonna bite down now, like, no, I'm not leaving, I'm not backing down. You feel me? It's just like when a female like, oh, you need to get out of my house, so you need to leave. And then certain dudes like, no, I'm gonna fight for this, I'm gonna fight for it. And it's the persuasion, the level of tone, how they use it, that kind of upsells people like, you know what, it's okay, it's okay. Nah, you need to understand something. People will use tones, voice of inflection, all types of tactics to just, all right, lower your guards again for me. Lower your guards again. When your guards are lowered, then I can start back using you again. People do this stuff. This is stuff you need to engrave in your head, dog. If you don't learn how to stand up and be firm with yourself, your choices, your boundaries, your decisions, people will just walk over you all day long, bro. Always remember that, dog. People will look for who it is that they can use, bro. And if they feel like they can use you and come up off of you, they will, bro. Because the average person in the world is looking for a come up. And if you're an empath, there's a lot of narcissists out here that's looking to capitalize off of you. You get what I'm saying? So just remember these little rules it is that I share for you, bro. Share with you and you'll be good to go in life, dog. Never, ever, ever underestimate your opponent. Never, ever put the cart before the horse. If a person is giving you signs that they're using you, your gut feeling is going to tell you. Your intuition is going to tell you. If you have to go against that, chances are you're going against yourself. Intuition and gut feeling is something that God gave to us to help us figure certain things out on a deeper level that we cannot see. So if you feel it, chances are you need to roll with that and you'll get what it is you're looking for. That being said, remember this. Words can help you. They can hurt you. But here on my channel, I want to uplift you because everybody's a champion. Nobody's a loser, man. It's 444 the world, man. Peace.